Alright, my goal is to come up with a methodology, a method, how I promote my digital products. Just promotional for Pinterest, for TikTok, something like that. And I'm going to use some AI tools for that. And I will show right now what I have so far. I've already saved my pages from the Canva template, this activity part, and then I resized my pages to make the images sharper because the Microsoft print to PDF tool makes them a little bit blurry. I'm currently using this free tool for Windows, Fast Stone Photo Resizer. Next, exports. Here I have my PDF file, printable, right? Basically, I have already published my first episode on Gumroad in 5 languages. I'm going to refresh the files later, but so far I have this link. So far I have uploaded 7 Pinterest posts, and my template was something like a presentation with a promo code and let's say some keywords generated by AI. So here I was showing this, and I guess this is the link, right? Is it? Yes, correct. Well, this content strategy might be suitable for Pinterest because it's like Google, it's like search engine. But as for Facebook, this strategy failed because I had, let's say, quite good conversion to visits, enough visits. However, I understood, I realized that people on Facebook either want to download something for free or consume valuable content. And this type of posts with keywords, with description, something like that, just to show up in the search, this strategy failed, and now I want to come up with another idea. Either I am going to share some freebies, right? More free stuff, or let's say use my Instagram strategy, repurposing my videos, my Instagram videos about parenting to Facebook, repurposing in the blog post form. Okay, let's check this out. Wow, I have a follower, though I haven't visited my page for for a few months. Shame on me. Look, also 7 posts with the same description, and basically the idea was to share. Wait a second. Share a promo code, right? With a time limitation for a month, if I'm not mistaken. And I decided to use this kind of images with the filters so that people couldn't just download as a file. They had to use this promo code on the website, provide their email, download for free. Yeah, 100% discount for free, and then print. Not only this page, but the entire episode. The problem with this strategy is that there is no reason basically to follow this page, because okay, you are seeing promo codes, but I think it's not enough. By the way, what about my Instagram carousel? Because I have no caption for it, and I could use the Instagram caption for the first paragraph on Facebook. I'm fond of the idea of different compilations because it's too hard to create multiple pieces of content, and I would like to create a system, let's say, and with a clear structure why I'm doing this way or that way. So here are the coloring, the digital product pages, and now here it is. Yes, and here I start my carousel, some evidence-based materials, and here is my activity, here's my game. Kids should color the pages, and then there is a conversation, meaningful conversation between a parent and a kid. And first of all, I could use this for Facebook. I mean, uploading not just this vertical image, the cover, not just the cover, but maybe also the questions, promoting the activity itself. So here we have 7 pages, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and my WhatsApp channel promotion, which is empty so far. The problem is it's not obvious. There's no information about this activity on this cover image, and it's just a coloring page. That's it, with the promo code. And by the way, this is my Gumroad discounts page, and nobody used the discount from Facebook and also from Pinterest. Great. And from Threads as well. So I think I should get rid of this introduction on Facebook because it makes no sense. Well, some keywords, but I think it's obvious to people that I mean, they just see this image and they are seeing what she is doing, so it makes no sense. Basically, I came up with this idea for Pinterest just for search engine. Basically, I have quite good description of my printable game, which is presented on Facebook, on Instagram carousel. The idea is that we have an image, right, a coloring page, and a few questions for each of 7 images for the meaningful conversation. And for now, I can try to upload these images, upload to ChatGPT to analyze the contents, right? Because there is a description, why it is important, talking about the author of the book, etc., and the example of the questions, and then ask to provide a few options how to show parents in one paragraph, very short, that it is important and making engaging, so that people understand that it's not, I'm thinking about the prompt, it's not just a coloring page, it's a game. And then I can promote to download the digital product with a discount, let's say for free, during the first months for free. And if they don't want to, they can just use the link below and check out the game on Instagram and play immediately for free. They just open, there is a carousel with questions, etc., to have meaningful conversation with their kids. So, for example, we don't change the cover image, we change the introduction to make it more interesting, and let's say making more valuable, the content more valuable, because every time we should remind parents that it makes sense to ask questions and listen carefully to toddlers, right? And I think it's okay to repeat this message over and over again in different forms. So and the link to Instagram, and it becomes, well, we will see the suggestions of ChatGPT. For now, it can be. So we promote the game, the discount, the promo code on Pinterest, just let's say for a search engine, for the algorithm. Then we have educational content on Instagram, fully educational, almost with no promotion, no links, maybe sometimes in stories or highlights, I don't know. And Facebook combines them both. I mean, some part of the description with link, etc., because Facebook allows direct links to the shop, and some valuable content, reminder how important it is, in the first paragraph. So that we don't need to come up with new caption, new piece of content for Facebook posts, because there's too much work to do otherwise. And for now it is quite time consuming to come up with all this stuff. However, hopefully some AI tools will help us. Let's continue. So this is the introduction, the game description, and the questions, the images to analyze. Next, ChatGPT, new chat. I would like to add my images first. And now the prompt, digital for parents, development. Look, it's not the prompt itself. Frankly speaking, I haven't tried before to analyze the images, so I just want to make sure that the robot understands what's going on. So thinking, okay. Great, I am out of uploads. This was the first and the only upload for today. Time to make some money and upgrade hopefully next year. Basically not bad. I would like to prioritize this advantage. Okay, third goal, give the readers a reason to follow the Instagram link. I think it's easier to change the cover image, showing that it's a game. It's a printable game, educational game, something like that. I hate this kind of page. Wait. First Pinterest, right? Oh no, Facebook, TikTok. This is for Facebook. Okay. And also for Pinterest. Here it is. For Pinterest, for Facebook, and for TikTok. This is the cover image for my, let's say, for the presentation, Instagram presentation, and here I'm mentioning that it's a game and mentioning the ages. And why don't we add this here? Why not? Oh wait, here it is. This is my carousel cover and coloring book cover, the episode cover. Game, the number of the episode, expression. Well, nice for the promotion. Why don't I use it for Facebook and Pinterest? Here is my Pinterest page. First I was testing with the videos and then stopped it. but basically no views in English. There are some in Spanish and French if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I'm just thinking that there is enough space for the message that it develops self-esteem, and this is a game, not just a coloring page. Why don't I use it? Because, to be honest, I wouldn't say that the logo is crucial for each post. I mean, to the right. Okay, let's just copy with Control, no? With Shift. Okay. Ah, wait, I get it. I had different templates for different languages, different projects. Here it is. That's why I didn't do it, because that template with the yellow pencil is just for English. For example, in Italian I'm using this kind of this style, and maybe it was too much work, I don't remember, but yeah, I need to redesign for that purpose. Frankly speaking, I think it's not worth it. It's important, but maybe we can deliver that message through text. I have no time because it's February and I have no publications, no consistent publications, and that's a big problem. Well, I can add this on English only, in English, because it's easy. I just copy and paste. But as for other 4 languages, maybe I will leave them. Oh, I see. Okay. Duplicate. Remove all this stuff. Remove the logo, which is not necessary, and paste. Right? Yes. Let's compare. Expression base. Well, I like this composition. It's more balanced. Maybe I moved this element because of the Instagram icon, you know, with the slides, you know, that they use in carousels. As for Facebook and Pinterest, there is no problem to remove. Yes, I see no problem. So we can pressing Shift and the right arrow button, something like that. Okay. Okay, removing this draft, and this is the page ready to use, but I would like to overthink a little bit before we continue, because I know I'm going to duplicate all this element, and I know that on the next stage of my work I'm going to create video template, I mean from the same Canva template, right? So create animation, and I would like to adjust the animations before I duplicate the same, so that I don't spend time, I mean 7 times more in the further stage. So let's check this out before we continue. Page number 5. I'm going to, well, my laptop isn't very powerful, so I'm going to check the current page, just download as a video file and check it, something like that. All right, imagine that we have a Instagram story where we want to promote the product, or TikTok video where I'm using a voiceover talking about the product, something like that, promoting it. Now, here is the animation. Again. Oh my god. Again. There. Well, too many elements and too much animation. When I'm replaying, I can just focus on one thing and there is no delay. However, it can be, I want to add some delay for this title and this element. Basically, if I'm not mistaken, I should choose and press here. I should find the timeline. Maybe I should press now. Animate. I've forgotten. Maybe edit. Where it is? Wait. More. Wait. Edit as video. Maybe they changed. Here it is. From time to time they change, and wow, it's even better than it was. I like it. So first I can change the duration of this page. Right now the duration is about 5 seconds. Well, I think for promotion up to 15 seconds, maybe 12, I'm not sure, but 15. Okay, 13 seconds. 13 seconds. No. I'm going to use this page and the page with questions. So 7 plus 7. Okay, 8 seconds because I can pronounce too fast in Spanish and French. Now, for example, I'm going to drag and drop. Instead of dragging, I could just change the duration this way, because on my laptop it is too difficult. Now the image. And by the way, where is the information about development? 8 seconds, and this should be the last one, because I think I will be talking about that in a few seconds in this short presentation. How to play it, I don't get. Okay, so the timing, okay, something like that. Or maybe I can make them disappear. Okay, let's download it again. All right, much better. Okay, okay, I think we can leave here the Facebook promotion, the nickname, no? Okay, the last attempt, I guess. Okay, let's go. Wait a second. I don't like this part in the middle. They start simultaneously. I like this phrase to start from the beginning, changing very slowly. Again, download current page. Well, I've promised that I would overthink. Hopefully, this is the final video. Now I think I'm happy. It's not perfect anyway, but okay, can be. It's okay for the introduction, how cool this game is, and then I will continue this video with another page, etc, etc. For now, for the first attempt, it's okay. So, okay. Now all we need is exit this video. By the way, I'm pretty sure this is a new feature because the interface was different last summer. Well, unfortunately, now with this new interface, I should open each image. Oh, of course, I will skip this part, but I should open each one. That's why I will delete all this stuff to minimize the work. But I think it's better for this interface is better for weak laptops. But overall, the previous timeline was, it looked like Premiere Pro and it worked, better. But anyway, it's fine. So the last move is to copy and paste these elements with all necessary animations. Okay, let's go back to the prompt. So yeah, we've just decided to add the game element, right? The title to the cover image, so that it's clear to the reader, to the consumer. Yes, by the way, I can just use the same description for the prompt, let's say, and also mention other beneficial developmental benefits, like, okay, can be this benefits of the game. Other and by the way, this can be interesting. Let's say share an insight that on this topic and something like that. Okay, ready, let's try it out. Boom, boom, thinking, let's go. So 3 introductions, 3 options, and then I will try to combine, change something like that, choose maybe one image. Not so long, can be, by the way, quite big paragraph, but can be. Well, the problem is I didn't explain well, and the robot thinks that it's possible to download the printable on Instagram. So I should have explained better that it's a carousel, not a website. Okay, let's refresh the prompt. Okay, much better. So this is the first time when I start with the result. I mean, ask to generate something with my prompt, and then restart the process and regenerate the prompt with all my needs. So now I'm going to ask to generate prompt, and then I will use it in my multi-level prompt with many steps, but I would like to make it more concise. Fit it into okay, it didn't work out. Okay, let's copy the result. Well, looks weird, but maybe it will be okay for a robot. The robot knows better what is effective for another robot. Well, I don't like that it's talking about one paragraph. Can we divide? Yes, it has become much better, much better. Well, it is quite good. I just need to improve because it's easier to change manually. I'm going to provide the description, the text description, but not image. Then this is some kind of joke, so it is optional. You can note. Well, as for Instagram, printing the page is optional, so I think it will be in another paragraph. To be honest, I don't think that is perfect, but well, I rely on let's say robot conversation between each other, and probably it will work well. I just save this and then check my implement into my long prompt for Pinterest. I have another Google document with all my prompts, all the versions of all the prompts, which helps a lot. Yeah, basically this is my last version of the Pinterest description, and I need to update it because it's more about coloring page but not the game itself. So it is quite one of the first versions, I think, made in April. Oh my god, almost 1 year ago. That's a shame. Version 5, 26 February. Okay, the first is topic. Scene description, 7 of them. Then double checking. Pinterest title can be. I can keep it. Okay, description. By the way, I'm not sure that creating a description, I mean what's going on the image, right? Just literally description is a good idea because it brings no value. I'm not sure that people on Instagram actually read captions. I need to try it out. For example, this is the For You page. Let's say I like, I don't know, this image. Girl activities coloring book. It is the wow. Just like okay. It's my playlist. Girl activities coloring book. All right. So I'm opening this. This was the title, right? And where is the description? For example, I want to read the description. Where is it? I guess here it is. Visit website. There is a price. By the way, I have no information about the price. Maybe it's a special. Okay, anyway, here is the description. two lines. See more. Well, it's not like Facebook, obviously. Specially designed. Well, I could just add some description of my entire episode, not just one coloring page, maybe. No, wait, I have this information here about 7-page PDF for free. Okay. Well, I decided to ask Mistral, another chatbot, to make it more concise. This is the description of my game with all the benefits, and I make it fit into one paragraph, which I want to add to my very long, not very, just long prompt describing this, because I failed to add this to my ChatGPT memory, so the volume was too big, something like that. So I've created I'm describing, and by the way, I usually mention the new part of, in comparison with the previous version of the prompt, I'm mentioning all new parts. Engaging, valuable, and promotional. Well, I would start with Facebook, I think, yeah. So Facebook post, then Pinterest title, let's copy the last edition. Boom. By the way, here we can mention the topic only if they naturally fit the image and topic. This one. Here we should get rid of this part. Description off. Mention the game rules. Self-confidence. Basically, I don't need to use this prompt, because I like the idea of using the second paragraph as a start of my TikTok video, because the image is shown, the coloring page, it's written that it's a game, so some kind of hook. And then I can continue with this part, and I think it will be about 15 seconds, something like that, and I can speed up if I want to, for example in Spanish and for French, because I'm going to speak slowly even in English. So this paragraph will be both paragraphs will be for Instagram and Facebook. Okay, maybe I will continue using this kind of description for Facebook, but I'm not really sure, because it doesn't bring value. I don't think that it is important for the algorithm, for searchability. So this part can be, by the way, just to describe the digital product, right? Briefly. Next, I can use this caption both for Pinterest and TikTok, because it's more for search engine, not for people. I'm going to create promotional content on TikTok, so I think it's fine. So let's remove this part. All this, the entire step. Next, I had a few comments here. Let me check. Yeah, I also had to add this deadline to the script. This can work. I don't want to add another step just for this deadline. I will do it manual, I think. So yeah, we can remove these notes from the previous time. Now let's try it out. Copy. Here it is, my first attempt. I think it's okay to edit right here. Okay, boom. Expression, 3 messages again. By the way, I want to try Mistral, another one. Just to understand, is ChatGPT the only chatbot that understands well my step-by-step guides? Here are my descriptions, episodes, first episode, digital product, stories, concepts, image, descriptions. Okay, boom, boom. Oh, clarifying questions. That is what I love when I have 3 messages remaining. Okay. Think a little bit. Well, again, it's not perfect, but can be. Don't like this part. I started mentioning Instagram too early. I can edit. Basically, it uses the same concept, the same structure, just with different words, just rewritten a little bit, which is not fine. Benefits of my game. I want to add this comment here. I think this attempt will be rubbish. That's why I will update the prompt, I think. However, let's check it out. Well, maybe I should have written I should have suggested just pick one, or I don't know. Well, it should write the same instruction in a different way, so no big deal. Well, I was afraid that the prompt was bad, and it is bad, so it's not a big surprise. Robots do not communicate effectively with each other. Okay, it became better, much better. Okay, let's move on. One message remaining.
Honestly, I expected more from the robot. Maybe my task was too complicated. There was a description, the task, the benefits, etc. So next time, I think I should either do it by myself or make it make it easier.